Hi everybody, this is Pokemon Academy with another battle video. This time I've been rocking a pretty standard team. Politoed, Kingdra, Hydreigon, Conkeldurr, Dragonite, Cresselia. First thing you might notice is that I've been running 3 dragons, which usually is a terrible idea, but seeing as Kingdra takes ice neutrally, I've got Politoed to get rid of hail, and I've got Conkeldurr and Cresselia there to absorb those kind of hits and dish back out some Okos. Um, the fact is that I'm not really that ice weak, and then as far as Dragon Week goes, Dragonite's scarfed, Kingdra is mad fast in rain, and Hydreigon's got a Habenberry, so they pretty much are either the fastest dragons out there, or they're going to take the hit and they're going to dish back the KO. It looks pretty shaky. It's pretty quirky team on paper, but it's really fun to play with, and it works out pretty well sometimes. As you'll see here, I got a great battle here for you against an opponent named K-Swas, and he's got a pretty cool team here. As we're analyzing this, before I go into any battle, this is probably the most important stage of the battle, is choosing your form, which leads to bring. Notice that his Heatran and Excadrill really aren't going to do anything this whole match. He's probably going to leave those out. So that leaves him with Tyranitar, Machamp, Togekiss, Thundurus. Now against rain, especially Kingdra, you're going to see a lot of Thundurus leave to slow him down with Thunder Wave. And Togekiss is pretty bulky, so he's probably going to leave with those two to absorb some of my hits, probably dish out some Thunder Waves, maybe get a KO with a Thunderbolt or two. I noticed that Conkeldurr would have a field day with some of these guys. He's got Ice Punch, as you might recall, and so I bring him, and I also bring Dragonite because it's scarfed and it's really massively dirty. So I bring those, and I lead Politoed Kingdra to his Togekiss Thundurus. Now, I know that my Kingdra's got Lum, so I'm not afraid of the Thunder Wave, and I want to start doing some damage. I switch out to Hydreigon to eat the anticipated Thunderbolt, usually with the gem, if I can get rid of the gem right here. He goes for a sub, probably expecting me to protect, expecting that Thunderbolt. I go for the Muddy Water to do some damage. Good thing it breaks the sub. He gets a Tailwind up, so now he's really fast. So, okay, I got to worry a little bit here. I'm afraid of that Thunder Wave coming at Kingdra, but I know I can take at least one, so I will eat it with the Lum, and I will sub up so I don't take a future Thunder Wave. And then my Hydreigon's going for... I go for a Dark Pulse here to do a little bit of damage on this Thundurus, so I can put it into KO range. The faster I get rid of this thing, the better. I didn't want to risk either missing with Draco Meteor here or getting that special attack drop just yet in case he used Follow Me with Togekiss. Muddy Water is going to crit the Thundurus, miss the Togekiss. So it's a little hacks on my side, but of course, as Pokemon goes, it comes right back and I get crit as my Draco Meteor was heading towards that Togekiss. So we're down to 3-3. At least I have a Kingdra behind a sub. I can make 3 more subs because I'm at 76% health. That Togekiss is sitting there, and here comes Machamp. This no-guard Machamp's going to start putting everything, confusing everything. I want to start getting some damage on this thing. I protect with Politoed, expecting the Dynamic Punch coming at Politoed, trying to hurt Togekiss a little bit. Togekiss is going to go get rid of my sub, and the Dynamic Punch will land at Politoed. That Protect is going to be there to protect me. I know Politoed outspeeds Machamp, but I'm still afraid. I was afraid of that Follow Me. I figured he wasn't going to do it because he didn't do it last turn. Of course, he does it now. That's going to eat my Water Gem Hydro Pump, which was aimed at Machamp, which would have definitely cleared it and saved me from that Dynamic Punch. So I take out 8% of Togekiss's health with an extremely powerful move, wasted my gem, and here comes the Dynamic Punch onto Kingdra, confusing me. Too low to sub from now on, and now the rain's gone, so Kingdra's a little slow. Politoed's still out here full health. I'm pretty confident Politoed can outspeed these two unless he's running a really fast Tyranitar. So I bring in my Conkeldurr, who will eat this Rock Slide, and I go to Rain Dance with Politoed. I run a set with Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Rain Dance, Protect, and of course I flinch. So Rain doesn't come up, and now I'm at 10% confused after that Dynamic Punch. So fantastic, 4% after Sand. I will die next turn if I don't do anything. I know Politoed can outspeed these two. He's very valuable. He can OHKO either one as long as Tyranitar's not in the sand. I'll go out, sacrifice Kingdra if I have to. I go for a Mach Punch because if Tyranitar's not running the Chople, my Stronkeldurr, which is pretty much Conkeldurr, Iron Fist, with just a bunch of punching moves, will get the KO. He isn't running Chopple. My Mach Punch kills. His Machamp goes for Dynamic Punch on Conkeldurr. And now I brought it down to 3-1. Um, Kingdra's faster. Conkeldurr still got Mach Punch. And I will bring out Politoed to get the rain up and get rid of confusion. With that rain, I probably... Oh, he's got... Machamp sometimes runs Bullet Punch. I didn't want to risk Kingdra just dying. Probably could have attacked right there, but nonetheless didn't matter. Muddy Water will finish this game. So yeah, this has been another battle video from Pokemon Academy. Hope you guys like this more standard team. I got a couple more against some pretty cool opponents coming up to show you guys, but have a good week.